Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Anime Gourmands, and we are your Anime Gourmands, Kevin Angel Tanner, and eventually Cade, wishing you a very merry spring. Isn't that right, boys?
Springtime.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Now, a lot of you might be saying, oh, spring started a month ago. Not anime spring.
That's right. Our calendars are based purely on season releases.
It's true. It's true. Years from now, when aliens discover Earth, they'll be like, how did these cool cats keep time? Did they have a system based around the sun? The moon? Nah. It's based on when the new season of, I don't fucking know, One Piece comes out.
I don't even know if that's on a regular basis or not, man.
Exactly.
Also,
Our calendar looks fucked.
Wasn't like the first 1,000 episodes technically one season?
I believe so, yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. For me, if you change the intro song, that's a season. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Understandable.
Angel, what do you think about spring and calendars?
Undetermined.
Interesting.
Undetermined.
An opinion you're allowed to have, I guess. Well, boys, why don't we go and get started with some opinions that actually matter in the real world? Let's talk about some anime. This week we have slated Marriagetoxin, Akane-Banashi, and Witch Hat Atelier. 3 shows that I'm sure we will get into the weeds of. Starting with, let's do a little Akane-Banashi. Now, who here has watched Akane-Banashi?
Yes.
Okay. We got one guy. Angel?
One for Akane-Banashi.
What?
I said it.
Heard him. So it's that didn't clarify anything.
All right, what was the question? Well, let's rephrase that.
Did you rephrase the question? You want me to use the question? All right, fine. Rephrase it. Is Akane-Banashi one of the anime you have watched, Angel?
All right, my answer is still the same.
What was your answer?
One for Akane-Banashi.
One episode?
No.
What?
2 episodes, okay? 2
And
episodes.
do you understand why I don't take you places? And don't think for a second that the 700 miles of distance has anything to do with it.
It's not 700.
Whatever it is, I don't fucking know. How much is it?
I don't know. If I had to guess, it's probably like fucking
About 500.
450.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was plus minus 200 miles. Sue me.
Those 200 miles, they make a difference.
Your mom makes a difference. Anyways, Akane-Banashi, a show about the style of Rakugo, storytelling style.
Mm-hmm.
A show I will admit, its intro did not interest me that much. But episode 1, bro, I'm in. I'm good.
He's in.
Really?
Yeah, guys. Okay, so I don't know if you guys got this impression, because I definitely did, and I had to look it up. It felt like a shonen battle manga.
A shonen battle manga.
And I was like, why does it feel that way? And it was a Shonen Jump, release. So I was like, oh, it makes perfect sense. Right? It is a shonen anime. Like, look. It has the whole setup. Let me paint a picture here. All right.
Okay.
All right. The dad gets murdered in front of his daughter, who seeks revenge. Now, murdered in a career sense, right? In a soul sense, right? Because he now has to work at a dead-end job selling concrete instead of doing this culturally artistic, significant tradition, which has really disappointed Akane, right? And so Akane goes on a revenge quest under her father's former master and is learning with his apprentices, who are also amateurs, as they all kind of group up and compete with each other and compete with other factions, including but not limited to the faction that quote unquote murdered her father's soul. It's a shonen battle manga, boy, or anime.
When you put it like that, it does kind of make sense.
I mean, even in the way it's framed, right? It just there's almost never one instance of Rakugo except for the very first one in Akane's career, right? No, not even that one, actually, because the pink hair guy comes in. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so they're always like low key competing with each other, right? It's always like tested against something else. But anyways, I just wanted to make that observation. Tanner, what did you think of Akane-Banashi?
I liked it. It's one of those ones. It's like one of those shows where it makes a topic that might otherwise seem boring into something like much more intense, much more widely consumable. It's an interesting Rakugo in itself is an interesting premise of like it's like a stage play done by a single person sitting still or like sitting in one spot, right? And they're having to play every character, which is definitely a form that I don't think really exists outside of like I guess I can say like it at least doesn't exist in America as any sort of like storytelling method. And it's supposed to be like a comedy, I guess. Like all the stories are comedies, it would seem. It's I mean, that in itself is like just an interesting concept, but like I don't know. I kind of find it hard to put my finger on because like I like the show and I like the characters, but it's just one of those shows where like while I was watching, I was like, this is good, and I'll probably I can keep watching it, but I don't know if there's anything that stood out super incredibly to me. I mean, like I don't know. Like I watched that earlier today, so it's fresh in my mind, but I'm kind of having a tough time pointing out a lot of stuff, at least about it. But not in a bad way necessarily.
Angel, do you? Oh, sorry. I thought you were done.
No, I pretty much was. I was gonna say. I was just gonna add like it wasn't boring.
Right.
I enjoyed it.
Mr. Angel, do you have similar sentiments to Sir Tanner?
No.
Okay.
So I went into
this could go one of two ways.
Had no idea what I was watching because the boy Wally, he was like, you know what? It's watch party night.
Wally hyped it up.
He did.
Makes sense. It's a Shonen Jump manga. He does read a bunch of those.
Well, he started playing it. I had no idea what I was watching. And first episode, it was okay, but it's not my type of show.
Mm-hmm.
And then I gave second episode a shot just because it looked like the first episode was mainly prologue.
Mm-hmm.
It's watchable, but I'm not sure if I would watch it
Mm-hmm.
unless I had to.
Unless you had to.
I mean, you never have to. You know, it's not like anyone here is holding a gun to your head. Like,
When
you better.
when podcast day comes around, Kevin shows up to my house and fucking sits me down in front of the TV, hands tied behind my back, and puts the shows on. That's how this podcast is made.
I also gag and blindfold him, which kind of defeats the purpose of watching anime, but at this point,
He did that for my own pleasure.
Hey, let's keep the P word to a minimum, right? I did it for his own ecstasy.
I don't know if that's any better than.
Oh, it's so much better, Tanner. You have no idea. Anyways,
That's terrible.
it's an awful thought. Akane-Banashi. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to add to the conversation. I do like I kind of like where it's going, right? She's kind of learning little lessons from her the other apprentices, right? So, for example, the one guy whose name I have on my mal.
We got which guy? Which guy?
Don't worry. The guy, El Jefe, that dude. His name? You're asking about his name?
Yeah.
Kyoji. Arakawa Kyoji. He tells Akane, "Oh, your Rakugo is too selfish. You're never going to captivate audiences with your Rakugo as it is," right? And so the lesson is, hey, you got to play to your crowd, right? How do you learn it? Working at a bar, baby. There's no other way.
Hell yeah.
And you know, it sounds basic, but it was framed in an interesting way to me in the anime, and I can see that there's room for Akane to grow as a person, which I think it's obviously going to translate to her Rakugo maturing and will eventually lead to the ultimate climax, where she confronts the people who murdered her father's Rakugo career.
Yes.
Remember, this is a shonen battle yes, anime.
That's right. It's a revenge story, actually.
It is a revenge story. Yes, it totally is. So I think that framing is brilliant. There's a clear like endpoint. And the anime I think does a good job of portraying what effective Rakugo is and what isn't.
The whole point, become a Shinuchi.
That's right. Or if we were going to use Naruto terms, all right, it's to become the Hokage.
I'm going to be Hokage.
Exactly. Any final words on Akane-Banashi, my friends?
I think this would be a great show to put on while you're doing other things. That's how I actually low-key wanted to watch it. I did just sit down and watch it, but like in the middle of it, I was like, I kind of want to like pick up around the room. I want to do this other stuff, but I still want the show on.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I mean, if there was a dub, that's probably what I would be doing.
Yeah, that is what stopped me. I was very tempted for the last episode, or episode 3, I guess, to put on dub and like, do some other things. But yeah, no dub. Also,
But
is it
nay,
only on YouTube, or
I don't believe so. I think it's also on Netflix, but
I did
but
not.
it is on YouTube on the official like company channel. I think it's Viz Media, the official Viz Media channel.
Netflix, is it? We're gonna find out right now. Akane-Banashi is on Netflix.
There we go.
Is it? Wait, is it?
Oh, well, there we don't go.
No, it will be on Netflix.
Ah. Got it.
Oh, he lied to us.
So I'm wondering. Whoa, hey,
Well, it
hey,
shows
hey.
up, but then you click on it and it just has a remind me button.
Exactly. It is on Netflix. You just can't watch it on Netflix. I didn't specify that. I do have one last thing I want to say about Akane-Banashi. Love the intro. I thought
you just said you weren't a fan of the intro.
No. Listen. The song is fine.
The
animation
is, it's fine.
The animation is adorable.
Yes.
I had to. I re-watched the animation a lot because I made a clip for our Instagram plug, and so there's a lot of cute animation in that intro that I really adore. The song's fine. All right, gents, this is part of the review where we say if we're going to watch more to the end of season. Watch more. Angel, would you watch more of the show?
No.
Tanner, is this a show you would commit to watching 12 episodes of?
I could. Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
You could.
Yeah.
That could's carrying a lot. I think I would be able to watch this, no problem. It's not the most captivating shonen I've ever seen, but I do find the subject matter interesting. Akane as a main character, I think, does do a lot of heavy lifting as well.
Yes, having a very spirited main character on a topic that might, for lack of a better way to say it, that might be a snooze fest for some people.
Totally
helps.
Totally. Hey, I've seen more interesting activities get worse anime adaptations. Looking at you, Hanebado. All right. So,
yeah, that's fair.
Say what you will.
We also tried to we tried watching that also when we were in our like we'll fucking watch anything period.
It's true.
And we still didn't watch it.
And we were like, wow, this is so trash. That and Harukana Receive. I was in my early 20s ready for some beach volleyball anime. That one was also very boring. Like, great, you've made beach volleyball boring. How is it possible?
You wouldn't think.
Anyway, so that is a pass for me and Tanner. So we will be watching the rest of this for the end of season review. Akane-Banashi. We'll see you later. Next up, gents, Marriagetoxin.
Marriagetoxin.
Angel, you didn't watch this one? Tanner, you watched 2 episodes?
I watched 2 episodes.
That's all you need? Man. It's a show. You can't take that away from it. Tanner, what did you think of Marriagetoxin?
I don't care if he's a boy.
Okay, interesting. As a non-watcher. Interesting.
Angel's like, what could this take mean?
Oh, it means exactly what it sounds like.
Look. We haven't had the trap trope in years. And let me tell you, I can get behind this one.
Oh, gosh.
I also feel like it's setting up for something greater, like, because like for context, right? The main character is, he is the poison master, right? His family bloodline is all about like the art of poison and assassination and all of that, and he is like the top dog, and his family needs to continue the bloodline, but his sister, lesbian, and he is not interested in romance at all. But apparently, their mother was like, we need an heir. And then his sister is about to be like, I'll sacrifice myself for this. And he said, no, you already have someone. I'll do it. And so he meets this person who he was going to kill, actually. But she's like a master, like, romancer or whatever, like master manipulator, essentially.
Professional gold digger.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, she can teach me, but she at least proclaims that she is a boy, and
doesn't just proclaim it, Tanner. Well, he shows him his stuff.
He doesn't look though, and the camera doesn't see.
Yeah.
So
true enough.
That's why I'm like, what if it was all a lie? Just what if he is actually a she, like you originally thought? Well, too many ways now. Too many ways. But I forget what their name is, but let me just say, potential, like waifu potential, and that's a guy.
You're talking about Mei Kinosaki.
Yes.
No, like, I mean, in every scene, she's just low key. Even you, as the viewer, are kind of bewitched by her.
Oh, my eyes were twinkling. Yeah, because like the main character, Gero, he's like immensely awkward in any like romantic situation, but then whenever he's like because it's already been established that or what was it, her name, Kinosaki?
Mm-hmm.
Kinosaki, she's like, oh, I don't want to marry you, but because that was the original thing, but I'll help you. And since there's no like stress behind it of like potential relationship, bro, Gero is like suave AF with Kinosaki. Because he's not trying, right? And I don't know, I liked that. I think for me, this has all the components of like a good cheesy romance, like rom-com. Like, it's not gonna be like, I feel like it doesn't have potential for like peak, but entertaining, I would say so. I want your take, because you came into this with a different tone.
No, it is interesting that two people can watch the same thing and come away with two very different conclusions. Although I don't think we actually have different conclusions. I think it's more like we came to the same result. I'm just viewing it from a negative light. I don't think this show does anything really in particular that tickles my pickle. You know what I mean? The action it's good, above average, but it's not amazing in that category. I did enjoy some of the use of color.
Oh yeah, it's got like Zom 100 type of like
vibes, yeah,
usage. Yeah,
100%. I think Kinosaki is awesome, as we kind of kept stating. But the main character just annoys the fuck.
He's there to aura farm, Kevin. That's it, and be useless at the same time. But
it is. This show reminds me of, and it's so funny because we keep bringing it up and we can never remember what the show is called.
Could you explain it? Because I'm curious if I could.
It's the one where it's an isekai, in which the dude transforms into a bombshell blonde and his seemingly straight best friend gets isekai'd with him, but he remains himself, and his best friend falls for him as the blonde, knowing that it's his best friend in there still. So it kind of has those sort of vibes.
Clue what you're talking about,
dude. I'm telling you, I'm not making this up. All right, we reviewed it a few years back.
Was it good?
No. But this is better. Marriagetoxin is like a much better show. I did enjoy episode 3, and not to spoil it too much for you, Tan.
Go ahead and say what you're gonna say. Episode
2, he's fighting for this famous art, the Robin Hood of art pieces, essentially.
Yes, that is what she is.
And episode 2 ends with him fighting the Water Master to rescue her, right?
Yeah.
Episode 3, well, big surprise, he wins, rescues the girl.
Yeah.
And they go on a little excursion. Not a day, an excursion. It was cute. It was cute, but it oh man, like the romance as a whole in these 3 episodes is fine. The action is fine. I think the show is fine. That's where I'm at.
Look, I genuinely believe they're setting up for Kinosaki to actually be a girl, and then they're gonna fall in love.
See, that would make a lot of sense. Boy,
that's where my heart wants it to go. I wouldn't care if fucking Ghetto was like, I'll be gay for you, like.
Well, it doesn't help his problem.
I know.
Because he still needs to continue the bloodline.
Foster child. I know that's not a bloodline.
Yeah, the bloodline is still in jeopardy here. The good news is I threw out this vibe feeler, and it appears I was wrong.
Vibe.
Hikaru does not have a thing for his sister, so that's good. He just wants to support. Remember when we were reading the description, I was like, this has like Syscon written all over it. Like, no,
this is the one.
This is the one.
You did think that,
and that was not the case.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
He just strongly believes in the LGBT community, and we can all get behind.
He is the
woke warrior.
community's greatest supporter. That is for
Mhm.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's fine. It's one of those shows. It has a dub. This for me is a show that I would want to have in the background doing other things. You know what I mean? Like it's not 100% attention span show for me. But if you want to watch it, Tanner, I'm not gonna say no.
I'll watch it. I want to know if she's a guy or not.
We're probably not finding out this season. Well, who knows? Maybe.
I'm in it for the long haul.
Oh. 5 years from now, when we're talking about season 4 of Marriagetoxin, we're gonna be like, "Oh my God, she was a girl the whole time," or the opposite.
No, it's gonna be. So, by the way, she is actually a guy, but that doesn't change my feelings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Damn straight. All right, Tanner, Marriagetoxin, end of season. Let's just say a lot of games of Madden will be played with this on the second monitor. That's all I'll be saying.
Like I would have also accepted, Tanner, you're gonna watch this by yourself.
Oh no. Come on, I can't do that to my tan. Come on.
Thank you.
All right, so Witch Hat, Marriagetoxin.
And coming up next.
Gosh. Let's just see if Cade comes in.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot.
I just said Witch Hat now.
Witch Hat now. Now.
All right. So, who here out of the three of us have watched Witch Hat?
Yes, it was the first one I watched, and crazy. I did not watch it all today. Like I didn't watch everything today this time around. I watched it earlier this week.
Very nice, Tan. Very nice. It's a sign of growth. Welcome, Kate.
I just came to say I didn't watch it.
Oh, okay. Bye forever then. Or if you want to stay, you can fit.
I might stay. We'll see.
All right, there you go.
There you guys have to say about it.
Fair enough. Angel, did you watch Witch Hat?
I did.
Let's go.
What did you think of the 3 episodes you watched?
Solid.
Nothing more. Hey, so passing it or?
No. It was a very solid first episode.
Oh, you watched only the first episode?
No. I'm just saying it captured the premise, right?
All podcasts, he's been leading us astray, man. Angel's been leading us astray.
You watched what, half of the first episode?
What? I don't know where you guys are getting this.
What do you mean? Your words, they suck.
They suck.
No, they don't.
All right. It established the premise well in your eyes.
Yes, it was a good hook for the first.
It was a good hook. Okay. It's a good way to put it. And what did you think of the subsequent episodes?
Kids. Too many.
I forgot.
I actually didn't expect that many.
Oh, you didn't think there'd be this many kids?
Yeah.
We don't know their ages, but we do know that at least one of them, Agathe, is older than 10. That's all we really know so far.
Yeah.
I actually have to look it up.
What?
Oh, he wants to look up their ages.
Oh.
Now, it is a running gag. Angel hates children, despite Medalist being one of his favorite shows a couple seasons back.
That is kind of crazy.
That is very crazy. a show with almost an entire kids cast. There's like 2 adults in that show. So Angel, too many kids, too much water, too much cheese. These words have been thrown around in reviews recently. If you know, you know. But do you have any other opinions about Witch Hat?
Oh, interesting magic system they got.
Yeah. Agreed.
I think it was in episode 2. The roommate has a symbol on their shoes, and they just like connect the shoes to fly around.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That was pretty neat.
Yeah, because it completes the drawing.
Yeah. I really don't have too much for the show. It was interesting.
I want to talk about this magic system a little bit because it is very early on in the show, and we've really only seen like 4 to 5 spells, not including like the small one she was practicing from the picture book that just like had sparkles or whatever.
Yeah.
What makes this magic system interesting to me is that like there is not a whole lot of room for improvisation like we see in other magic systems, right? Where you're seeing people kind of use magic on the fly, if you will. This magic system requires a level of like intent. It requires like planning. You have to be Batman a little bit to use this magic.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's what makes Coco's journey in the what do they call it? The Ragada?
The oh gosh.
It just escaped me. I'm sorry.
Something range.
The range.
Yeah.
The range.
The floating earth balls.
Yep. When Coco's in there and we see how she overcomes the trial to pick the flowers at the top of the highest earth ball. We see her kind of experimenting with the magic in a way we don't see like the other apprentices do, albeit we haven't seen a whole lot of them using magic, right? But yeah, it's an interesting magic system. I guess that's all I really wanted to say. Tanny, any words on that?
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say, because you're saying, there's not a lot of room for improvisation, and it's like, what's strict is like the drawings, right? You have to be precise. But I feel like that's where the show made Coco's like usage of it the like highlight point, and that's like where the like improvisation comes in, because like, you know, she comes up with a unique solution to something that would like the other students wouldn't have thought to do, because there was like an easier way potentially, I guess, right?
Mm-hmm.
But since she doesn't know very much, she's having to think like outside of the box.
Totally. It's a very like the outsider comes in and is able to bring new ideas to a system that is otherwise rigid through tradition.
Yeah.
Right. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting from Coco's experience in this magic system. All right, let's talk about it.
Keyfree,
pretty hot.
Yeah. Did you watch sub or dub?
Dub.
Okay. Yeah, you watched the better version.
I don't have any words for the sub. I didn't check it out at all. I watched the dub.
Keyfree is Tanjiro, or like, Tanjiro's voice actor plays Keyfree.
Oh.
And so what you got in like the pivotal scene in episode 1 where he like flies Coco out of the house after she draws that forbidden spell, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you got the Coco, what spell did you draw? Right?
Yes.
Because he's British. which fits very well actually. I love that choice.
Mhm.
You get the Tanjiro voice, like he, because you can't tell all that well when Kiefer's talking normally in sub, but then like in the like tense moments, you get the battle scene Tanjiro voice comes out. You know what I mean?
Oh no! I can kind of like
The like higher pitched, like I can't even imitate it because I need to like say something in Japanese or whatever, but. You know, it's like I want to find a video. I found one that was like comparing the sub versus dub once, and I want to try to find that again because it was a great example of like comparing the two. The dub is better, for Keyfree at least.
Oh, I just pulled up the clip that you described where he rescues Coco, and oh my god. He sounds like a child. He sounds Tanjiro aged, which for my hot senpai, my Gojo like, it kind of sucks.
It's a little like immersion breaking almost because when he's just talking normally, his voice fits fine.
Totally.
It's the tense scenes where it hits that like rough part of his voice where it pitches up. That's where it's like, oh, it's Tanjiro.
I'm expecting Keyfree to plead with a demon not to do what they're about to do, to return to their humanity.
The Hinokami Kagura, right?
Yeah, there you go. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The dub. I mean, Claudia and I have been enjoying the dub for Witch Hat. They've given every character so far a different accent.
Really?
I'm fairly certain that the pink-haired girl, whose name is escaping me right now, has like a Scottish accent.
Oh, really?
So that was pretty nice.
The blue-haired one in the sub is like the kind of usual like
Kuder
wispy voice. Yeah.
No, I think she's just like straight Britain something. I'm bad with dialect, so I don't take my word for it.
When you say straight Britain, I'm thinking like, all right then.
Sorry. A calm Brit. They're a very calm Brit. They're like a librarian in England. That's my best description. I will stand by it.
Kevin doesn't want to try to imitate. It's okay.
It's true. I don't. Look, the day you catch me doing accents is the day this podcast dies. Because I'm terrible. I'm terrible at accents. And if we get canceled by anything, it's going to be that.
What? Interesting.
Well, there's some interesting accents if we get canceled.
I was going to say, what kind of accent would get us canceled?
Look. I'm like, you guys have not seen Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but there's a bit where Sweet D thinks that she can do. She thinks she's amazing at accents, and she does like a CCTV commercial thing. Remember, this show was filmed in the mid 2000s, where she does like impressions of different races, and I think one of them is like a Puerto Rican woman. Oh my god, it's so fucking funny. I think she does a Chinese woman for a little bit. It's terrible. It's terrible. That being said, unironically, if I try to do accents, I will sound like Sweet D from Always Sunny, and I do not want that on the internet. Anyways, moving forward. Yes, dub is very good.
I genuinely think the dub is probably better. I knew this before I started watching it because I saw that clip before watching the show, but I still watched the sub.
Yeah. You know, old habits die hard. You can be converted eventually. What do we think about the overall animation quality?
Oh, spectacular.
Oh.
10 out of 10.
I don't recognize the studio.
Bug Films, Psalm 100.
Oh.
It's their only other anime. So, I mean, say what you will about Zom. You can't knock it for its animation. Story, sure. But animation, Zom 100 was pretty spectacular, and that definitely carries over here. A couple of scenes that come to mind when they do the first shoe click when Keyfree rescues Coco. It looked spectacular.
Oh, yes.
The scene where Coco is trying to grab the flowers and they do like the close up of her arm like hitting the ground before she oh bro, the attention to detail was incredible. And it moves all fluid. It looks good. Magic looks really good. And we haven't even seen a lot of examples of animation being expanded upon. So you were gonna say, Tanner?
Oh, I was gonna say, there was talk online of like, will this show pass the second episode test? AKA, like, did they just put the hype animation only in the first episode, and then chill out after that? But that was not the case. It's great for all 3 episodes that we watched.
Shout out to Tower of God season 2. You got me. I'll admit you got me. Everything
They knew what they
after
did at that panel.
What was that, Angel?
That's
They
right.
knew
We
what
did.
they did in that panel.
They knew exactly what they did in that panel, man. Oh my god. We're gonna show you the first 2 episodes. 2 is a weird number. Like, it's either 1 or 3 usually. 2 is a weird number to preview, but all right, I'll go with it. I want more Tower of God. I'm not gonna complain. Duped. Let's see here. Is there anything else you guys want to highlight about Witch Hat Atelier?
I don't know. I think so far it's just been a very good show. Good, like, setting the scene of like the world and everything, the magic system. I think they hit all the key points.
Angel?
I think everything got discussed. It's just it was hyped coming into the season, and I think it's living up to it.
Yeah, agreed. And I do want to circle back because when we did the season preview, I stressed that this show was listed under seinen, which was interesting. Do you guys feel so far in these 3 episodes that this show has a higher maturity, like, target audience?
Yeah. You know why? There's no battles yet. That's usually like kind of the shonen thing, right? Oh, you want to see people fight each other because that's cool. This is about like the skill of magic. I don't know a better way to describe it really on the spot than that.
Yeah, it's really a show about like who will get to control the fate of magic, right? Because we've learned about these brimmed caps witches, but we don't really kind of. But the only one we really know about is the one witch who gave the picture book to Coco, right? And so clearly the goal is to see if they can spread some chaos in the form of magic, or maybe the chaos is a byproduct and their goal is just to make magic like open for regular people. Who knows? so far in these 3 episodes, but it's not a like purely good versus evil. Like there's an evil organization that is like being evil for evil's sake type thing.
It hasn't been portrayed that way.
Hasn't been portrayed that way. Yeah, thank you. And so that is typically kind of like where shonen manga lean into, and this show has not done it. So I guess that is one good indicator that it's meant to be more on the seinen side than the shonen side. I hadn't thought of it that way. All right. Well, I think that is about it for Witch Hat Atelier, except for I have to ask, and I always have to ask. Angel, is this a show you would continue?
Yes.
Tanner, is this a show you're going to watch for the end of season review?
Most definitely.
And I'm obviously all in. So Witch Hat Atelier, let's freaking go, boys. Oh my goodness. So just to recap real quick, Akane-Banashi, Marriagetoxin, and Witch Hat Atelier all somehow get passed for the end of season review. It's truly an underdog story in this, because reading the descriptions of those other 2 shows, Akane and Marriagetoxin, I would not have guessed that they would pass, and yet here we are. Gents, you might be wondering what we're watching next week, and don't worry, I'm going to share it with y'all in the Discord, but we have Daemons of the Shadow Realm, Agents of the Four Seasons, Dance of Spring, or The Ramparts of Ice, and I Made Friends with the second prettiest girl in my class, which, funny enough, I've been seeing some clips of randomly. It looks interesting, potentially.
Ooh. Okay.
Anything out of context can be made to be more interesting, but yeah, we will see when we review them. The first 3 episodes, that is, next week. Yeah. There's nothing else to say, gents, except we gotta go and get some gaming done before we do that. Tanner, can you do the thing?
The thing. Indeed, I can. If you would like to check us out somewhere other than this podcast, there are 2 places, 2 primary places in which you can do that. One of which is on Blue Sky at Anime Gourmands. You spell Gourmands the way you spell Gourmands. And then we also now have an Instagram account, also at Anime Gourmands. Kevin is keeping up with that one. But if you are not a user of either of those social medias, we do also have an email where we would be happy to receive anything you would like to talk to us about at animegourmands@gmail.com. And finally, down below this podcast episode on Spotify, there is a comment section where we would love to hear from you as well. Kevin will usually post a poll or something interactive down there. And then I believe last time Kevin said that we also now had, YouTube or something?
We are on the YouTube Music officially. And I'm just saying, all right, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
But the difference, though, with YouTube Music is that if you're subscribed, you'll also get some of our shorts. That's right. We've been clipping. We've been making videos.
Oh, shit.
We're expanding.
No way.
My video for Akane-Banashi got blocked, but other than that, we're good to go,
Why
boys.
did it get blocked? What did you do?
Copyright claim. I was like, what? They claim the whole anime? I can't use clips from the anime? Crazy. We live in a crazy time, boys. There's just, I think because the anime is on YouTube, it just very quickly was able to, boom, This belongs to someone. It belongs to Viz. All right. I'm like, yes, I know it belongs to Viz. I'm making content with the thing, dude. They're like, nah. So, whoops. You live and learn. But other than that, yeah, we're good to go. We're golden. Anyways, Cade, the mariachi has come in. They've started playing, and you don't like mariachi. Get us out of here.
I was gonna try to say it in Spanish, but I don't know the Spanish, so waiter, check please.
I got you. No. Let's practice this. El cheque, por favor.
Never say that.
I don't feel like that's right.
Don't say that.
Don't listen to him. It's
Don't
fine.
say it. If Angel says don't say that.
All right, Angel, what should he say then?
El cheque, please.
And now, you know what?
Why
It's
does that
dead.
seem worse?
Because it's not Spanish, half of it. All right, dead bit. You know what? No, not a dead bit. I need to give Angel a bit. That's right. Tune in next week for Angel's bit.